Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahleal in this incarnation, and I put this title of False Evolution and the Masks of the Ego because I think it happened to every one of us at least once in our life. To think that we integrated a pattern or we transcended or we healed a wound, and then a situation or something outside is showing us that we did not. And I think is the ego when it's disconnected, this part of ourselves that bring this self-deceit, respecting these things. And I think many times society impulses us to wear these masks and these filters nowadays with social media. I think it's very common, but I'm not talking about those filters that I think that are talking about our society too. But what I'm trying to say is that we wear these masks of the ego in order to protect ourselves from our own wounds and to face this pain that many times is the process that we need in order to reveal light and in order to contact with our own essence. So if we couldn't face many things in the past, many patterns or wounds, it was because we didn't have the tools or we didn't have the capacity or the strength to face that pain. So present moment, I mean, the moment that we are doing that job, that inner work, is the better moment that we are choosing because it's the moment that we can do it. And I think we are understanding how these masks are brought us here as a society, and how we build many distorted systems from these masks of the ego, and how important it is to contact with our essence and to express ourselves the way we are. But society many times is telling us how important it is to hide ourselves because what we are is something that is going to be rejected by others. So it's our responsibility now to integrate these things and to stop wearing these masks in order to hide ourselves. And I put this example in the video of the feminist movement, but many times, many men and now women too are wearing this mask of strength, for example, in order to hide vulnerability, because vulnerability is something that is weak. And I don't think strength and vulnerability are things that cannot live with each other. In fact, I think they are very linked. I think that strength comes from vulnerability, from contacting with this place of ourselves. So I think many times when we fall in this self-deceit, because we have the capacity to contact with our inner truth every time, but when we are falling in this self-deceit, it is because we are maybe self-observing when we are doing this job, when we are really practicing, and we find something that we don't like, so we start to judge, like this is very bad, this is very wrong. So when we are putting the load of the guilt in ourselves, we are preventing, I already said so, I think yesterday, we are preventing ourselves to change those patterns. And I don't know if it happened to you, but I judged myself because I was judging me. So I think at those moments it's very important to put more self-love, to treat ourselves from this place, because if we are not treating ourselves from love, we are disconnecting from the higher dimensions of our soul, and we are acting from this ego disconnected. And with this, I am saying our mind is something that is always like talking, and I don't think we have to shut it down. I think we have to redirect those thoughts and connect our mind to the higher dimensions of our soul. So it's not about turning off the thoughts. It's about changing the pattern, changing the way we are channeling the energy. Many times we have to connect with our own body if those thoughts are bringing us anxiety. But I think we want to feel transcended, and we are not, because many times we are imposing ourselves the time that we have to speed up a process or slow down or whatever. And time is something that comes from the outside, comes from this connection. We don't have to do anything with time. What we have to do, only from my perspective, is to focus in the present moment and to do whatever we feel it's right now. And then things are going to develop as they should be. So life is going to present us whatever have to present us, but if we are in total contact with our own soul, well, we're going to know what decisions to take. So I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.